most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Name of today's video is the latest home treatment craze for shoulder pain. Does it work? Plus, we're doing a giveaway.
There you go.
So if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com, go to the giveaway section because we're always giving something away. This week, we're actually, it's going to have something to do with the video. We're giving away some of our hanging handles.
That's right.
You just wait to see. You're going to want a set of these for everybody. You can also find it on Facebook, Bob and Brad. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. You want a short version of us, go to Instagram or Twitter.
There
We got
you
60
go.
seconds of our program every day. So Brad and I became exposed to this craze. It's basically hanging.
Right.
To handle shoulder pain and issues.
And we found out it's good for quite a few other health issues as well. But yeah, talk about the book. We found this book through a comment. One of our viewers gave us a comment and he said, look this book up. So we got the book and Bob got it and we both read it. And since then we've just loved it.
We first were skeptical,
absolutely.
to say the least, especially with some of the strengthening exercises, but even just the hanging. So it's by John M. Kirsch, and we'll have it linked down below. Shoulder pain, the solution and prevention. So he goes into great detail why you should hang, and he's got a lot of case studies.
Right. And he's an orthopedic surgeon.
He's an orthopedic surgeon for years in Wisconsin.
Right,
so
Stevens Point.
You can get rid of that book, but there was one study that I think was he involved with this study? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but he uses it, and it's a great study.
Yeah, so it was on the island of Kauai, the Kauai study, and there was 92 subjects.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them dropped out because of personal reasons, but of the 90 remaining, apparently all of them had good results, which is just amazing to me.
Right.
2 of them that they really pointed out were scheduled for shoulder replacements, and they ended up not getting a shoulder replacement. They ended up doing fine, and they had follow-up years later.
Right.
And these people were still doing well. So
I think they were still hanging too.
they were still hanging
Right.
as a preventative or maintenance type program.
Right.
So
exactly.
So what he recommends is that, and I don't know that you need to hang this long, Brad, but he says like to 10 to 15 minutes a total a day.
Mm-hmm.
But he only has you hang like 10 to 30 seconds at a time.
Right.
So, and with the hanging, what you're trying to do, and we're going to show you right here, quite often, let's say you have shoulder issues. Let's say you have impingement. We'll talk about that. Tendonitis or bursitis, or a rotator cuff tear, not rotator cuff tear. All these things can be helped by hanging.
Right.
Because what's going on here, you have your shoulder, you have the bone here, the humerus, and it forms a ball, and it fits into a socket like this. Well, if you look at the socket, there's not a lot of room there for the bone to come up and move. And in particular, we have the acromion and the coracoid process, and you have a ligament that goes between there. And that ligament, that's where you can actually get some of the pinching going on. That's what impingement is. It's pinching.
Right.
So you have the ligament and the tendon that goes underneath here, and that gets pinched. You see that pink one right there? That's the most common tendon to get pinched. That's the supraspinatus.
Right.
And you see right there how it pinches right in there.
Oh, it hurts just watching it, Bob.
So by hanging, you're trying to do one of 4 things. You're trying to reshape this arch, which bone is very active. Bone is either growing or dying. It's, there's osteoblast.
Changes shapes.
Yeah, it changes shapes. And so you can actually alter, it's like teeth. Like when you're getting braces for your teeth, you can alter the teeth.
Right, which is moving the bone in the jaw to a certain degree, right?
Right. So we're trying to reshape that. We're trying to stretch the joint of the shoulder itself. Around the entire shoulder is a capsule, and that can be stretched. So when you're hanging, you're stretching that. You're trying to also stretch the shoulder blade. You want to show that, Brad?
Right, because the shoulder blade does a lot of movement with shoulder activity. So here we have a shoulder with the muscles on it. So because this one doesn't move, it's bolted in. but your shoulder blade actually rotates every time you lift up over your head. There's a lot of movement with your shoulder blade.
From at least 0 to 60 degrees.
Sure.
So,
and if that tightens up, it changes the mechanics, and that can cause impingement too,
exactly.
or be contributor.
So we got to have plenty of motion in the shoulder blade too, and that of course stretches it. And then the final thing, we want to show some strengthening of the shoulder blades too, and I'll show you how you do that. But so, what's nice about the hanging handles, they serve a dual purpose. We're going to show you how you can do some strengthening with them too. But they come with the anchor that actually you have to screw into a studs.
Right.
Because if obviously you don't want to hang on these things and they fall off.
Right.
But if you put them in the studs, they're not going to come out.
You have to have a wooden stud behind there. At least the United States, majority of houses are built with wooden studs. But it's possible you don't. If you don't have wooden studs, you got steel studs. We don't recommend it.
Well, we put them into steel studs.
You can, but you got to have special screws.
You got to know what you're doing.
Right. I have a contractor do
so
it.
These handles themselves can handle 270 pounds, was it, Brad? 275?
275.
Yeah, each.
Right.
So they can handle a lot of weight. Brad, I'm going to actually have you hang if you don't mind. So we have it set up so that what's nice about hanging here, Brad can actually still keep his feet on the ground. So he can he doesn't have to hang completely, or he can hang completely with the full weight.
Complete control on varying the amount of weight or the resistance on my shoulders and the stretch. So now I probably got 50% now. I'm feeling a stretch. And this is where some people will start. They're not going to start full hanging. It all depends on how your shoulders feel. If you're getting sharp pain, you may have to back off a little bit and kind of work into it. And as you do this more and more, when I do my hanging, I don't do the 30 seconds. Mine's a maintenance program.
Well, 10
much.
seconds.
Yeah,
I mean,
10 to 15,
that's
and I'll do that 3 times. And the thing about using the wall anchor is where the wall actually puts your body in great posture.
Right.
So you're not only working your shoulders, but you're working your posture.
Yeah, we'll have future videos on how you can use this for sciatica and stuff like that, because it works out great for that too, because it keeps you in such great posture. But it's so easy to do. If you might want to wear gloves if you have sensitive hands, you can wear golfer gloves.
The ones without the fingers.
Well, the golf gloves have fingers, Brad.
I don't golf. I don't know what they got. My bike gloves don't have fingers.
I want to show something else, Brad, here. You could actually hang with one arm. You could start that if and you can again start at different levels. You could start even going this way.
Sure.
And hang.
Yep.
But the other thing I do, Brad, is I actually work the shoulder blades. I don't hang this way, facing the wall, but I'm going to flip around in just a minute. But this is what I do. I just work the shoulder blades like this. Yep. I'm tightening them up.
He's trying to keep the arm stationary and get all the motion from the shoulder blade. Oh, Bob, you're falling apart.
Everything's all falling apart here. So I go like this, and I do this every morning. I just go like this and tighten up the shoulder blades.
We'll do more videos. We'll have workout clothes.
Yeah, we'll have workout clothes.
For people that buy.
Brad, do you want to bring the workout band over?
Oh, yeah.
So what's nice about the anchor, too, because the way that we sell these anchors normally is that you can actually use them with with bands.
Right, the workout bands.
Yeah. So you can actually just flip it right in place here, and now you can work on posture, which is really important for shoulders, too.
All right.
So it can go like that. You can even do some external rotation. You can even do some of the latissimus dorsi.
Sure.
So you get some bonus. You can actually do triceps too.
Oh,
I mean, you can work on a lot of different exercises in addition to. You have to buy these separately. I mean, they don't come with it, but it's nice to have that option too.
Right. And if you'll see, we have banding and more videos on a lot of options if you're interested. But that's.
Yeah, easy solution. Just about anybody can hang. And Dr. Kirsch makes the point that you're not damaging the shoulder by hanging, because when you get up to a certain level, the tendons clear. They're no longer, being impinged.
Right, exactly. It's a good point.
So there's no stress on the ligaments anymore when you get up to a certain level.
Right, and it's not a very expensive book. It's written for the layperson. It's got some really good diagrams.
A lot of CT CAT scans in there, and a lot of examples of people that had good luck with it.
It's a great book. I think there's surgeons that don't want people to do this because they're going to put them out of business.
It's strange. I couldn't find other research on it. So I thought we were just talking beforehand. I thought they'd be all over this.
Since we've put these videos out a a few years ago, I can't count how many comments people saying that
it helped them.
helped their shoulders, and they're just so happy about it.
So that's what we're going by, is that we're getting positive results, and it feels really good to us.
Right.
So
exactly.
all right, we'll have a link below so you can grab some of these handles on Amazon, and thanks for watching.